Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is moonmothgoddess. Thank you guys so much for being here. Your continued love and support here on the channel. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings as well as other services that I do provide. Today's pick a card reading, we are looking at who is manifesting you in their life. And as I am starting this reading, it is 11:11 on the clock here in Arizona. Who is manifesting you in their life? We do have three piles or three crystals to choose from today. We have a Rhodonite for pile 1, Amethyst for pile 2, and we have a Smokey Quartz for pile number 3. We are going to be adding in one of these cards. We're going to be getting some clues as to who this person is, who is manifesting you in their life. And if we're able to see whether or not you already know who this person is, or if it's going to be somebody completely new. Okay, so let's go through and choose a card for each of these piles here. So who is manifesting you in their life? Who is manifesting you in their life? Let's pull something for pile 1. All right. So we have open for pile 1 with a key there. Who is manifesting pile 2? We've got harmony. Who is manifesting pile number 3 in their life? Who is manifesting? Whoa. What are we going to do? Let's take this one. We've got healing. And let's put these ones back. Okay. So pile 1, we have open with the Rhodonite for who is manifesting you in their life. Pile number 2, we have harmony, and that is with this amethyst. And pile number 3, we have healing, and that is with this Smokey Quartz crystal for pile number 3. Okay, so pause the video if you need a little bit more time. If you do feel drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly okay for this reading. Okay, you might have, of course, maybe more than one person who is manifesting you in their life. Okay, so pile 1 with open and the Rhodonite, pile number 2 with harmony and the amethyst, and then pile number 3 with healing and the Smokey Quartz. Timestamps will be down below. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi pile 1, so those of you that resonate with the card that says open, number 28 with the key here, this is going to be a reading. So I am going to be pulling a couple more oracle cards just to kind of see, but being that this says open here, I mean, I can look at it in so many different ways, but we will kind of fine tune it a little bit once we start pulling the tarot and other oracle cards. But this makes me feel like with who is manifesting you in their life, I mean, it could really be that it is maybe somebody that you have not met yet, but I can also look at it in a way that this is someone that your heart is already open to, that you'd be open to being with this person, or maybe that, you know, their heart is open to you. The two of you have a connection with each other already. But let's get a little bit more information. Maybe this is spirit telling you here, you need to be open. You need to be open to receiving. Okay, let's see here. Who is manifesting you in their life? Pile number 1. Who is manifesting you in their life? Okay, so we have the multiverse. Okay. Multiverse. This makes me feel like some of you might be even connecting with this person in the dream state. You could even have past lives with this person. This person and you can also be very connected in other realms, other dimensions. Those of you that do believe in like parallel lives, you may also have like a parallel life connection with that person. And this person is trying to then manifest you into this world, this reality, okay? Let's see, who is manifesting you in their life? Pile number, we have destruction here. Destruction. This almost makes me feel for some of you, this could have even been somebody that maybe they had an opportunity with you. There was an open opportunity there, and it may have been something that either one of you may have missed as well. There could also be a lot of really powerful transformation, I feel like, that is taking place, maybe even within your life, their life. I'm kind of getting like, being that we have a key here, that locked doors are opening for you in this connection. It kind of makes me feel like, looking at this multiverse card, I'm seeing how we've got like a world here, and then on one side we have like this huge, like, I don't know what we'd even call this, power, energy, source, and then it's kind of connected into this other side here. So it's almost like the two of you are kind of like magnetizing each other through the multiverse, right? Through the multiverse, you're attracting each other, you're being drawn into each other. So it might even be that you both are manifesting each other, is kind of what I'm getting here. So let's see what else. Who is manifesting? Pile number one. Who is manifesting pile number one? Being that we have the key here, for some of you, this could be a new opportunity. Okay, who is manifesting pile number one? We have source. Wow. So this, to me, look at that. Again, we have like this planet, or this, I don't know, I'm going to call it a planet. And then there's another one over here, and it's kind of like this energy is drawing them together, right? And we have the same kind of thing here that's happening. So this feels something very strong, like the universe maybe even assisting with aligning the two of you. Maybe this is why Spirit's saying here, you need to be open. Let's see what else. Who is manifesting pile number one in their life? Who is manifesting pile number one in their life? Who is manifesting pile number one? Disguise. Wow. A disguise, which makes me feel this makes me feel, I don't know, I'm kind of getting a couple different things with this. Either this person is going to come into your life and you may not recognize them right away, but there's going to be something about you just being really drawn to each other. I'm going to have to get more information on this disguise here. It may even be somebody that you meet and you're just like, why did I meet this person? Why is this person in my life? Why did I meet them? I don't know. Maybe it won't seem like what it is at first between you and this person when you guys see each other or meet each other. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing relationship here, and it looks like there's two rocks that are kind of coming together. And I don't know, because they're both starting like a fire here. I don't know if this means that there's friction here between the two of you. This makes me feel, and it's odd too, because in the intro, I think I said, when I started this reading, as soon as I hit record, it was 11:11, and I'm literally seeing two flames here. Maybe some of you are manifesting your twin flame counterpart. I don't know. A divine counterpart, because even in this disguise card here, this person looks like they're looking up at the star, like at a star, you know, like they're wishing upon a star. But it makes me feel that the two of you, when, I don't know, maybe there's something that's being disguised with your relationship in a way that at first, maybe when you meet this person, it might kind of seem that maybe there's some challenges, or there's some, I don't know. Maybe it's a relation. I don't know. I want to see what this is though. So let's do that first, Spirit. What is this disguise here? I don't know. Maybe you guys can think of some things here with what that disguise would be. I know you guys are pretty intuitive too. But let's see. My mind is like just drawing a blank here. Okay. Okay. Why is disguise here, Spirit? What is this disguise? The Magician. So this manifestation, this is very spiritual. This is either it's a very spiritual person, it's a very spiritual connection. Maybe you're not supposed to know who it is. Maybe it's being hidden from you. You know what I'm saying? Because if Source is kind of coming into play here, the divine is helping to bring this connection together. It makes me feel like you're not meant to know. You're not meant to know, pile one. I feel for some of you, especially if you're single or if you're open to new love, you may not be meant to know who this person is. They're being disguised. They're being hidden from you. Because even this Magician card, he's got his eyes covered and he has a disguise on. I mean, he's wearing his little fur here. He's a shaman. But you can't really see his identity, right? He's covered in a fur. He's got a big, long beard on. He's got tattoos, you know? It looks like someone who's very spiritual. Okay. Let's get one more. What is the disguise here, Spirit? Is the manifestation, the Six of Swords. This person could be in the middle of a change, which we're seeing. Like, remember how I said there's a destruction here. There's some change that has to be made. Maybe this person's life is in a place of transition, or your life is also in a period of transition. Even if you look at this guy here, he's all covered up. And there's a swan that's here, which makes me feel that it is something very spiritual between the two of you, but his identity is concealed. Okay? Maybe you're not supposed to know, pile one. I'm sorry. But I feel like, yeah, this enough looking at this kind of like intuitively, I'm seeing how their identity is covered here. Okay. I will say though, with the Six of Swords energy here, this could be Aquarius. And then with the Magician energy here, this could be Gemini or Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but I am feeling like it is a very, very spiritual connection for you. And I love that I started this reading at 11:11. That's really cool. Okay. Now, I'm going to actually put these up here. Even though I hate to cover that card, it's so beautiful. Okay, but let's look. Let's get some more information. Who is manifesting you in their life, pile one? Who is manifesting you in their life? We've got the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Yeah, it definitely makes me feel like at this time right now, both of you energetically are being guided towards one another, and there's a lot of changes that have to be made with your life, with their life, and the universe kind of aligning the two of you by moving certain things out of place. Maybe there literally is a lot of destruction that's happening in your own life, in their life, to put you in the right place at the right time, you know? But I'm feeling with the Six of Pentacles energy here, which is Taurus energy, and the Seven of Wands, Leo, I'm noticing a lot of fire here too. There's a huge fire in the background. It looks like something's being burnt down here. And I'm noticing that there's beehives back here. To me, this is, even though this is the Six of Pentacles, I don't know if this is you moving to a new community or this person who's going to be moving into your community. There's some type of change here. Some type of movement. Maybe it's a person who's moving where you live, or you're going to be moving where they live. It's like, there's a change here. Who is manifesting you in their life? But I do feel like with the Six of Pentacles being here, look at that, the Fool. Okay. Could potentially be Aquarius, but this is about somebody needing to take some type of leap of faith. Maybe this is why Spirit's saying, be open. You have to be open to receive. The universe's source is trying to help you to align your energy with this person. Who is manifesting? Wow. The Chariot. This is, I will say, this person who's manifesting you, their energy is like very powerful, okay? Very powerful energy. Very powerful. Like they know exactly what it is that they're looking for. Even if this is somebody completely new, it's kind of like they have something set out in their mind. Like they know, this is what I'm asking the universe for. This is what I'm creating. This is what I'm manifesting, and I'm not giving up until I find it. It's like this person is like searching high and low, like looking everywhere, far and wide. And I feel like this manifestation of you coming into this person's life is leading them on a journey, or leading you on a journey of relocating, of traveling, of exploring, to find one another. Let's see. We got Cancer energy here too. Who is manifesting you in their life? The Nine of Wands. Like, yeah. It makes me feel like this person has been like literally searching and searching and searching and like trying to find you. There is a lot of energy with this Nine of Wands. Like if you like it's almost like these, like the cards are telling a story here. You know, in the way that I'm kind of seeing, it's like, look at the Magician here. He's holding his wand. He's manifesting, right? And the manifestation is kind of leading him, or I'm going to say your person, leading this character to search, to travel, right? And then it's kind of like I keep saying he, and some of you it is a he, but this person is like ending up in one place and okay, nope, that's not it. And it's not working, right? We've got a fire that's being lit here. Then we've got your person kind of getting another wand. Okay, maybe this person is it. Nope, there's another fire. This is abandoned here. And then we have the Fool energy here, which is like trying, literally like exploring, you know, open to possibilities, to changes. And then we have the Archer here who has all of these arrows, and it's like, okay, this is it. This is it. I know what it is. Here, I'm searching for this person. And then we got this Nine of Wands showing up. And if you look at him, he is like hunting, hunting, you know, like there it is. There's pile one. That's the one. I'm going to get ready to shoot my arrow here, right? There's a little tent, kind of like a little structure that's being built back here. So it's kind of like this person has been like literally, like I said, searching far and wide for you, pile one. So yeah, I feel like many of you, you're not meant to know who this person is, okay? Unless this is a situation that you're in right now and this is familiar to you, and you might say, okay, yes, this is my person. But to me, this is somebody new. This is something that universe is helping you, source is helping you to align you with this person. A lot of your life, their life is being broken down, literally lit on fire here to help to redirect you towards each other. Like you're meant, this is fated. This is something that is meant to happen. And like I said, with the multiverse here, this, for many of you, it could be that you've had and shared past lives with this person. You might even be having dreams about this person, meeting them, connecting with them. And the universe is trying to bring the two of you together. I am feeling that for many of you, you don't know who this person is, okay? But it is a divine connection. It is one that is going to be very balanced, very harmonious. I am feeling that it is, for many of you, a twin flame. Okay? So it almost kind of makes me want to say that if you feel like you've met your twin flame yet, or you've already met them, I don't know if I want to say that that person is your twin, but it kind of makes me feel like, looking at this energy here, that the person that you might think is your twin flame is not your twin flame, okay? And that there's somebody else here. Some of you may have had a false twin flame come in, which is really a karmic partner. But yes, that's kind of what this is kind of giving to me here, the disguise. I want to get a little bit more on this here. Maybe this person's, like I said, like their identity is being something that is disguised here, like you're not meant to know. You know, I mean, sometimes it's like that, right? We can't know all the answers. We can't, because it spoils the nature of this being something that is divinely guided to us. So let's see, Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about this person who's manifesting pile number one? Who is this person that's manifesting pile number one? Who is this person that is manifesting pile number one, Spirit? Sacred space. Look at that. And together, you know, we have 43 here, which is a 7. The 7 here with the Chariot. But also this is number 4 and number 3, which is the Emperor and the Empress. So this is a divine union, pile one. Okay, it could be a twin flame. It could be, you know, a high level soulmate for you. Something very beautiful with this person. Okay, so I want to see why with the open here. Like I said, I kind of get this feeling that Spirit is saying here, you need to be open. You need to be open. Let's see. What is this open energy here, Spirit? Why is the open here? The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords. Because some of you might be feeling super defeated when it comes to love. You might be feeling very challenged. You might be feeling like, why do I keep going through all of these challenges with love? But it's like Spirit saying, you need to work on letting this mindset and this mentality go so that you can keep your energy in alignment for allowing this person in. Okay? What is this open energy here, Spirit? Seven of Swords, yeah. So the Seven of Swords energy here. I mean, some of you, I can see where this could be a person who you know definitively that this person is your twin flame counterpart or your high level soulmate connection. Because with the Seven of Swords energy here, this can be a lot of avoidance, running away, a lot of self-sabotaging nature that this person might have, especially with twin flame connections. Now, I don't want to say that every single person, because I know sometimes people get confused that when they think that a person's running away from them, they automatically call that, oh, this is the runner-chaser type of dynamic, and this person must be my twin flame because they're running away. That's not true. Okay? That's not true. It's more, it's so much more than just that, you know? But yeah, maybe for some of you, this is the destruction here being that if you guys are a twin flame in separation, that your twin flame is unknowingly, maybe in the multiverse, right? Through source energy in the 5D, that your twin flame is manifesting you and they don't even recognize it. Maybe you are being disguised from them. Maybe they're asking spirit, universe, oh, bring me this beautiful connection. And it's like, duh, you have it right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of gives me this vibe here too. We're like, let's just say you meet your twin, right? You know who they are. You know what the dynamic is between the two of you. And then they often run because they're self-sabotaging, and then they run away and they're asking the universe, I want love. Align me to my soulmate. Make me find my most perfect partner and things like that, right? And then really, they're manifesting you. You know, they're going on this journey trying to find love, but it's like all the while, it's right there. You know, it's right there. So I don't know. Maybe it's like some of you, it's like they're not seeing it, you know? Oh, and that could definitely lead to feeling super frustrated, right? Okay, so I don't know, pile one. It's just giving me like this whole twin flame, high level soulmate connection. Some of you, you might know exactly who this person is, and this person's manifesting you. Maybe they don't even see it, you know? They don't acknowledge it. Maybe you're the one who's disguised from them, and they don't even see it within the 3D. You know, or it could be the other way around. If you're single and you're trying to manifest your partner, I mean, and they're doing it, you're doing it, you're both leading each other or being drawn to each other. Let's see what else. Who is manifesting pile number one in their life? Gifts. Okay. It's like all of this beautiful energy. I feel like this person is someone, like I said, I feel like this person is someone who is very spiritual. Okay, very spiritual. They may even be somebody who does have some very strong spiritual gifts. You might find that when you do meet this person, if you have not met them already, they have very strong, the two of you have very strong gifts of telepathy, because this here with the multiverse and source, it's kind of like you guys are so connected in with each other. Like, this is crazy, undeniable type of connection here. Maybe for some of you, once you finally get into alignment with this energy, what's the warning here? Maybe for some of you, when you get into alignment here, you start to notice that as you're in alignment with this person, finally in alignment, you start to notice how much more blessings, abundance, and things like that start to come into your life, right? When you're really like in the flow of things, everything just starts happening so beautiful for you. We do have a warning here with direction at the bottom. So this makes me feel like Spirit saying here, pay attention, pile one, pay attention, because I feel like meeting and connecting with this person may require you to relocate. It may require you to take a leap of faith with something. So the warning here is to pay attention to where you're being guided, because it's kind of like this energy that's like almost like your, I want to say like your person here is kind of like sending out like the mating call. Like what do they call that? A honing device or something like that, where it's like they're sending out the message, right? Like trying to pull you through to connect with them. Like a mating call, like this little crow is doing here. Okay, so what is the warning here? What is the warning? Look at this. The Empress. A warning for the Empress. A warning for the feminine. What is the warning here, Spirit? What is the warning? The King of Wands. What else, Spirit? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Taurus and Libra with the Death card. Some of you are going to be pushed towards creating some type of major change in your life that you need to be confident enough to be able to handle and to face. It's important for you for this connection. What is the warning here? As far as the direction that you're meant to go, okay? We have the Queen of Swords. This is needing you to be like super sharp, crystal clear with the way that you perceive this information. Logic is going to be something like that is your best friend right now. Listening to your intuition. It's going to be important for you to kind of clear yourself from any types of illusions that you've got yourself stuck in. Which means that if you're connected to somebody else in which you're just kind of caught up in the mix of holding on to someone who's not for you, this is where Spirit is giving you the warning here. There's something that has to come to an end. There's some type of change or even transformation for somebody that is needed within you. There's a need for you to fully step into your power, to be open to receiving and aligning with this energy here. Why is direction here, Spirit? The Moon. Yes, because you can get confused. Your dreams. Some of you, you're receiving messages in your dreams, but it's important for you not to try to like overthink them and overanalyze them, okay? Because this connection with this person is being divinely guided. And sometimes when we receive messages from our dreams, we misinterpret them, right? Because the ego tries to rationalize things into a way to our liking or to our benefit. And so we might miss the entire message. So if you are seeing or feeling or hearing or something, there's important for you to really kind of keep yourself grounded throughout this time and pay attention. Even if you don't understand it right now, don't try to force yourself to understand or to make sense of something, right? Because then the message gets lost, okay? So many of you could be having psychic visions in your meditations about what the person looks like, about where you're meant to go, about seeing like yourself with this person. So a lot of dreams going on that are going to help you to stay on course with this person, okay? This is Pisces. We also have air sign energy here. Scorpio. Yeah, you might have like doubts that come in because you're overthinking things here. Why is direction here? The Ace of Wands. There's going to be some type of divine inspiration, an idea that is revealed through as a vision for you or as a dream. And it is going to be something that is inspiring you to navigate to this new place, this new direction, somewhere that you're meant to go. Okay? That's what I can tell you here. It's coming through a dream, a vision. It's going to help you to lead you. So there's going to be a need for you to have a lot of trust. And this might be coming in like all of a sudden when you least expect it, and all of a sudden you have like this gut feeling, move here, move there, apply for the job there, go here, do that, do this. see. What is that? That's the Strength card. It's going to require courage. It's going to require a lot of courage from you. A lot of confidence. Leo energy. Aries. And the Tower. Yes, okay. So the Tower energy, look at that. We have the star underneath. It's like destiny is leading you. This is a time for you to trust. Yeah, some of you, like I said, you could be going through some massive change, upheaval in your life as far as the direction you thought your life was going. If you're starting to notice that there are certain things that are falling apart, people that are being removed from your life, please let them go. Let it go. Let it happen the way that it's meant to happen. Because Spirit is trying to really try to redirect you here. Okay? To get you to this person. Okay? I don't know what else to say, pile 1. Okay? Like I said, maybe some of you who you thought was your twin isn't really your twin, and this is it. This is coming in. There's going to be some big change here. Divine ideas, inspiration of where you're meant to go next is going to be revealed to you in a psychic vision, a dream, a meditation. It's going to require confidence, courage, change, enough for you to trust this new path, this new direction that you're meant to go in. It makes me really feel like it is a divine counterpart here. Okay? Like it truly is. Something very high vibrational for you. This person has been working towards creating space in their life for you. And I feel like Spirit's trying to guide you to do the same. Make space. Be open to receive. That is all that I can give you, pile 1. Okay? That's the best of it. But I almost kind of have a feeling looking at this energy here in this pile that this probably is the best pile that is going to be here today. Okay? So that is all that I have for you. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with this Harmony card, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out who is manifesting you in their life. Okay, who is manifesting you in their life? So I am going to be pulling some oracle cards just to kind of get a little bit more information on what the situation is. Some of you might know who this person is already. Some of you, it could be somebody completely new. Okay. Pile 2. Who is manifesting you in their life? Who is manifesting pile number 2 in their life, Spirit? Who is manifesting pile number 2 in their life? Disguise. Disguise. That doesn't help, Spirit. That does not help. Okay, let's see. Who is manifesting? We have reincarnation. This makes me feel like it could either be somebody that you have shared a past life with. Might be somebody that you've had a past connection with, but we'll see. We'll see. It makes me feel like there's an energetic attachment that you have to this person. Okay, there's a lot of complicated energy surrounding you and this person. This makes me feel like there's either a lot of past lives that you shared with this person. It may even be a karmic type of situation. A karmic type of situation. Hold on, let's see. Pile 2, Spirit, please. Who is manifesting pile number 2 in their life? We have potential here. Potential. Who is manifesting pile number 2 in their life? with a phenomenon. A phenomenon. We might have to get some more information. I specifically want to see what this this reincarnation is. It almost makes me feel like there's something here that is meant to be cleared. Almost like this person is manifesting you in their life because there's some type of karma that has to be cleared. And something is drawing the two of you kind of like back together where you guys meet and find each other. But I'm really kind of feeling karma here. Like, which means that with this person, the connection is something where there's a very strong soul connection. There's a very strong attachment here. But for the purpose of healing here, healing, clearing. Let's get some more information. What is this disguise here? Yeah, it makes me feel like, when you guys connect and meet with each other, it's almost like there is this very strong sense of familiarity. Like, I know you. I know you. I've known you for many lifetimes. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of clearing here. What is the disguise here, Spirit? What is the disguise? The Six of Swords. Okay, some of you, I feel like you already know who this person is, okay? This makes me feel like a person who knows that there is a lot of potential for this connection. They know there is. And they've been disguising and hiding their feelings. They may have even acted like they were moving on, or they have moved on from you, or they're separated from you, no contact. But it's like this person here misses you. They think about you. They think about the distance between the two of you. Some of you, there literally could be distance, like you guys moved away from each other or live far away from each other. What is this reincarnation here, Spirit? What is this reincarnation? The Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. There's abandonment here. There's abandonment. This is ghosting, shutting you out, leaving you out in the cold. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but you could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Taurus, Aries, Aquarius. Okay. I am feeling like this person, for some of you, is somebody that you were married to in a past life. You could have had a relationship with this person. What is this phenomenon here, Spirit? What is the phenomenon? The Hangman. This person, literally, we have a mirror here. Which is, I mean, they have the Hangman energy. What is the phenomenon here? The Queen of Wands. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely getting it's for healing. But this person is someone I'm feeling that you already know, pile 2. Okay, this is somebody who has abandoned you, or you have abandoned them. It's something that you've already moved away from. This person sees that there's a lot of potential here. They may have been hiding a lot of their feelings. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Pisces energy here. There's a lot of attraction between you and this person, a lot of passion. Some of you feel like a very, very strong psychic connection with this person. Like there's just something that you feel so strongly, like you can pick up on this person's energy even if they're away from you. Okay? You're very kind of like tuned into this person's energy. So you probably already know who this person is, but I'm feeling why this person is trying to manifest you here is because this situation between you and them has kind of been eating away at them. This person, for some of you, could be trying to bring about renewal in this connection. I'm seeing grief here with eruption, with wisdom. This makes me feel like this person could be feeling a sense of sadness, loss, trying to bring about renewal into this connection. In this separation here, this feels like this person has learned a lot. They're dealing with a lot of their feelings and their emotions, wisdom with vulnerability. Maybe this person is learning that it's safe for them to love. It's safe for them to open up here. They see the potential of this connection. They see what you have to offer here to bring in. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting here, but I want to draw in some more tarot here. Some of you may have had a relationship with this person already, or you could have been even married to this person. They could be an ex-partner, an ex-spouse, somebody you were engaged to, somebody who you're currently separated or no contact. So let's see what else comes through. I'm going to put these back in. Who is manifesting pile number 2? But I am kind of feeling like you guys are just going through some crazy cycle, some karmic energy here. Karmic cycles. Pile 2. Who is manifesting you in their life? The Empress, Taurus, Libra. Somebody that loves you, somebody that has feelings towards you. They could be hiding. Chariot, Cancer energy. The Knight of Wands. It could be somebody that was non-committal. Non-committal. Who has been non-committal. Somebody you fell in love with and then just kind of up and gone. King of Wands. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Hierophant. I feel like this person has taught you a lot of lessons. Some of you... Hold on a second. I'm getting another message here. I'm trying to understand this. Who's manifesting you? Some of you, you guys are like polar opposites. Polar opposites of then each other. Like, it's almost like Spirit saying here, like, nothing makes sense about like why you guys are drawn into each other. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, this doesn't happen. Like, this, I don't know if it's just that you or someone who's like a very different, just very different than them. There's something very unique about this. Who is manifesting pile number 2? The Two of Swords. This is somebody who's been in denial. Trying to disconnect themselves from their feelings. Trying to hide their feelings. They were somebody who's been trying to detach themselves. This person might come across, we got air sign energy here. They may be somebody who tries to like act very detached, act very cold. Like separation or leaving you or not talking to you is something that doesn't bother them, but that's not true. That's not true. This person's very attracted, and I feel like this person does have really strong feelings towards you. Some of you, this person is in love with you, and they're denying that love. They're disguising it. They're hiding it. And it's like this person is manifesting you. Like, even, let's just say this. Even if this person had broke up with you, right? Broke up with you, decided, okay, I'm not going to move forward with this. And then they turn around and like, oh, I want to manifest you. I broke up with you, but I want to manifest you back into my life, you know? And I don't know, maybe this is something that they're unconsciously doing because the love is here. You know, we could be manifesting intentionally and also unintentionally. But yeah, it makes me feel like this person has been in denial of their feelings. They try to act like they're not in love. Some of you are a Taurus, Spirit saying. Taurus and... Yeah. This, not to put people down here, like I'm not trying to say anything bad, but there's almost like one of you is far more spiritually evolved than the other. One is far more spiritually evolved, and one person is still working, you know, on themselves, understanding themselves, getting to know themselves. But yeah, it makes me feel like there's a big difference between the two of you guys energetically. Energetically, a big difference. And it could just be because one person is more spiritually evolved, I'm kind of feeling like, than the other person. Let's see. Okay, let's look at these. Pile number, let's see what these have to say. Nature and bond. This makes me feel like the two of you have a very strong bond with each other. Maybe with nature here, it's Spirit saying, I don't know, maybe the person is someone who does like nature. Maybe they like camping or spending time in nature. Maybe it's kind of like, speaking of the bond between the two of you, it's something that just kind of just naturally progressed, even though there may have been differences between the two of you. It's kind of like you just found each other. You just kind of... I'm getting there's a lot of intense passion here between you and this person. Oh, so much attraction. Some of you, this person could be like somebody who's teaching you. Okay, somebody who's teaching you. Someone's definitely in love, though. I'm getting that. Someone is definitely in love. Who is manifesting you? Abundance. Maybe they are someone who is abundant. With the territory here, it almost kind of makes me feel like it's a person. Maybe there are certain boundaries that this person has not crossed or that you have not crossed. There can also be kind of like this divide between the two of you. Is what I'm kind of getting here. This divide. What is this territory, Spirit? What is this territory? The Lovers. Look at how we have this territory here with this line here, and then the same thing with the Lovers here. It's like they're together, but they're separate. I mean, they are doing a little hand fasting kind of ritual here, but... And look at this red, what we see, kind of like the red string of fate here. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here with this reincarnation here. I mean, literally we have, which looks like it's like a little womb here with this umbilical cord. But to me, I'm kind of getting this attachment that's here. Like this bond with reincarnation. It makes me feel like you guys are... I mean, I don't know. Because we have a baby here, an embryo. And then we have the Empress here. Maybe some of you, this is a mother or father of your child. Somebody that is pregnant. Literally, someone who's pregnant. Somebody you have children with. What else here? Spirit, help me out. With the lovers. This could be a Gemini. It could be somebody that you've had a relationship with. It can also be somebody that's married, okay? Somebody that's married, or you could be married. There's a boundary here with territory. They could have also been somebody who was in a relationship. Some of you could even work with this person, okay? You might work with this person. Let's see. What is this bond here? What is this bond here? The Knight of Swords was instant. Your connection to this person was instant. Three of Swords. Some of you, I'm just going to say, because it's here, the Three of Swords can sometimes be about a love triangle. Okay? This person could be someone who's married. You could be married. There could be betrayal involved, infidelity, cheating. Someone who has a baby mama. Some of you are a baby mama. Okay? We have the bond here. Let's see what else. Tower, yes, Tower energy with the Page of Wands in reverse. It almost makes me feel like some of you are in separation from this person. Separation. There could have been some type of upheaval that happened between you and this person. But this person is manifesting you. We've got the Magician. This person is also, I feel like, someone who's been afraid to open up and express their feelings for some of you. Like they may be somebody who doesn't really, like you could have been someone who really kind of opened up and expressed your heart and your feelings and put it all out there. And I feel like they may have been someone who has been afraid to actually speak about their feelings. Some of you is kind of like this unspoken connection between the two of you, in which the two of you kind of maintain boundaries. No one says anything, but you both feel it. You both feel it. And I feel with reincarnation here, it's not your first lifetime together. There's this with the phenomenon here, to me, it's kind of like Spirit saying there's this very strange energy that's kind of just like brought the two of you together. And it doesn't make sense. Like, how is this supposed to work? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? It's like you guys are like two like very different people, you know? Two different lives, two different paths. Like, how does this make sense? Nothing makes sense about it. I feel like for some of you, you're in that place where it's just like nothing makes sense. But it's like something about your path, their path has brought the two of you together again in this lifetime. So yeah, it definitely makes me feel like there's past life energy that's here, shared between you and this person. And like I said earlier, I feel like it is for the purpose of healing. Okay, for the purpose of healing. Let's see if we can get anything else, Spirit. Who is manifesting pile number? And those of you that don't have anybody going on in your life right now, then this might be kind of how this situation kind of plays out. You know, is that the two of you are just kind of like magnetized towards each other and you don't even understand why. When everything seems like everything is wrong with it, or almost like this doesn't make sense. You know? Like why am I in this? Especially for those of you where you end up meeting and connecting with somebody who manifests you and they're in a relationship already. And you're just like, what is this? Why? Why is the universe bringing me somebody who's married? Or somebody who's in this position at work or this job or this situation? And it seems like, why is this happening? But I'm feeling it is for healing and clearing some type of karma, like I said, some type of karmic cycle that you're meant to clear in your life, they're meant to clear in their life. I feel like there's some type of soul contract that's here to fulfill with healing or clearing some type of karma. Okay? Pile two, spirit, pile two. Who is this person manifesting pile two? Memory. Yeah, there's past here. Some of you might know this person, yes, but I'm feeling a lot of it reincarnation, memory, phenomenon that's kind of bringing the two of you together. Memory here. Who is manifesting? I mean, some of you could have known this person since you were really young, since you were a child, you know, from childhood memories you went to school with. Who is manifesting you in their life? It could be even that the two of you guys are both married, you know, both in committed partnerships. You have kids, they have kids. Nothing makes sense about it, right? Like, why is the universe bringing us back together again? To clear karma. There's something that has to be cleared here. Some type of karmic cycle, soul contract, something that you're meant to fulfill with this person. So you might have to think, you know, to yourself, like, what is the lesson here? What am I learning from this experience? Some of you, there was an affair. There was betrayal. Cosmos. Some of you, this person could be very spiritual. They could be into astrology, or some of you might even, because I know some of you like to like look and compare birth charts and stuff like that. Some of you might have like your birth chart being similar to this person, or you might noticing some significant placements that you have with this person. Path. What do we need to know about this path, spirit? What is this path energy, the energy of the path? What is this? The King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Three of Pentacles. Some of you might work with this person. You may be meant to connect and collaborate with them. It could be a boss. Yeah, but some of you, I feel like you might end up actually like working with this person. Like working at the same place. And the universe aligning you to clear here. Spirit, tell me again, what is this phenomenon here, Spirit? The Queen of Swords. With Judgment, it's clearing past life stuff, you guys. It's past life, something from your past life you're clearing with this person. So whoever this person is, like I said, whether you know who they are already, you've had a past life with them, you've had a past with them, there's some type of karma that's being cleared here. This is a person who's been hiding their feelings, concealing their feelings. There is a need for karma that needs to be cleared here with this person, okay? So I would say with when you're coming to that place, especially if you're single and you kind of like this person comes in, pay attention, right? Think about what you're learning from this situation with this person. Okay, there's something that you're meant to learn here with the Judgment card. Something that you're meant to learn here. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2, I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonate with the healing card and the Smokey quartz crystal, this is going to be a reading. So we're finding out today who is manifesting you in their life. Now, many of you may know who this person is. If it is somebody new, whatever the situation is, I will let you know. Okay. We're going to be starting off with some oracle to try to get some more information on who this person is, who is manifesting you in their life. Okay, let's see. We have the multiverse. Who is manifesting pile number 3 in their life? Who is manifesting pile number 3 in their life? We have abundance. Who is manifesting you in their life? We have mystery. Mystery. Okay, so either some of you may not know who this person is, especially if you're single and you don't really have anybody in your life right now. There could be someone who's mysteriously kind of through the multiverse energy, in the cosmos, in the ethers, talking, communicating with their spirit guides, spirit team. So some of you, yeah, you might not know who this person is. You may not have met them yet. So let's just see what else. Maybe this person hasn't been revealed yet. Let's see. Who is manifesting pile number 3 in their life? Memory. Okay, memory here. I mean, we do have abundance here, so it could be someone that is abundant. They could be an abundant person, which means that they could be someone maybe who is very financially secure, stable. I mean, we do have healing here with an herb here. So, I mean, they could be somebody who does use that stuff. Okay, they may not be, but they could be for some of you. Alternative healing. Let's see. Oh. Let's see what the mystery is. What is the mystery? Okay, what is the mystery here, Spirit? What is the mystery about this person who's manifesting pile 3? The Fool. This is someone who's very free-spirited. Someone who is kind of like a daredevil. They're very free-spirited. They like to travel. They're someone who is up for taking risks, things that other people might be afraid of doing. It's kind of like they're up for just kind of like the whole mystery of life and trying new things, doing new things. They could be someone who's very young at heart, someone who's very playful. Let's see what else. What's the mystery here, Spirit? What is the mystery? The 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. It could be a Taurus, Aquarius. Some of you, I'm kind of getting this person could be someone who likes to spend a lot of time outdoors. They're someone who has a very giving heart, helping other people. They might even have like a job that is service to others, healing others. They might have natural healing abilities or gifts. What is this healing here, Spirit? The King of Wands. They could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very attractive. Someone who just attracts a lot of attention to them. They might dress really nice. They could be very attractive. They could take good care of their body. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what else. The Queen of Swords. They're also someone who's incredibly intelligent, good sense of humor, well-spoken. They're very good at figuring things out. So it makes me feel like they're very intelligent. They're very smart. They're very direct, straightforward with their communication. They could also be someone, I'm just going to say, for some of you, this person could be someone who's military, law enforcement, judge, attorney, lawyer, detective. They can even be somebody who has jobs or careers revolving around like being an engineer, speaking for a living, inspiring, motivating people. They could work in entertainment. They could work in social media. What else am I getting here? They could be somebody who's an entrepreneur, makes their own money. Knight of Swords. Yes, somebody who's very just kind of like on it. They just go. They're, like I said, kind of like this very free-spirited energy here. Let's see. What is this memory here? Ace of Swords. Three of Swords. This almost makes me feel some of you could know who this person is. Because this almost makes me feel like with the Three of Swords energy being here, some of you may have had a breakup with this person. Like this person could be someone from your past. I am kind of getting that if that is the case, this person may have been someone who was very young or a little bit immature, on the immature side, not ready to settle down. They were very much about like exploring and searching and discovering and just like all about being free. They may have even been a person who had a tendency to get themselves into trouble. Okay, and that won't be for all of you. But some of you, it's like this person had a little bit, maybe even of some risky behaviors. Okay. Someone who is, maybe they are mysterious by nature, meaning that they could be very secretive or, and I'm getting for somebody, this could have been someone who, like they kept a lot of themselves hidden from you. Like they were hard for you to be able to understand. Like you felt like you were trying to like learn about them. And it was like really hard for this person to just kind of like open up and just be themselves, be real with you. And it makes me feel like a lot of their patterns of behavior were very immature. Some of you, this person could be a little bit on the arrogant side, okay? A little bit arrogant, especially with their words. Some of you, this person could have been a little bit immature with regard to the things that they say, their actions, that make you kind of like question is this person even like ready for a relationship? Like, what do they want, you know? But it makes me feel like this person may have really worked towards being more mature with their energy, with their actions. I'm feeling like this person is very focused right now on money making, being stable, being secure, building a good life for themselves. They may have, this person may have really hurt you in the past. They may have broke your heart. You could have broke theirs. Why is the mystery here, Spirit? Some of you may have been like trying to figure out, like, does this person even like me? Some of you, the Six of Swords, this person could have just like moved on with no notice, just kind of left gone without any closure. Some of you, this caused a lot of pain. There was betrayal here. It led to things being, some of you were like, there was no closure here. There was no closure with this person. Either they have no closure or you had no closure here. And it led to a lot of, I'm feeling like a lot of unstable mind going on. Like a lot of either you or them, just kind of like questioning, like, what the heck did I just go through? What happened here? Some of you, you were far more mature than this person. Far more mature. There was a lot of passion here. But many of you, it's kind of, oh, you know what? I'm kind of getting here, and this won't be for all of you, but I'm kind of getting like, many of you felt like you were like this person's parent. Like, many of you, this was like a lot of work. Like you had to like, felt like you constantly had to like tell this person how to act, how to behave, how frustrating, how frustrating, pile 3. But yeah, it makes me kind of feel like you're kind of like someone was more, I don't want to say more intelligent, more intelligent, but more like thinking about what you're doing versus the other person here. I feel like the person who's trying to manifest you, it's like there was a lot of immaturity. A lot of immaturity, a lot of impulsivity, a lot of arrogance, a lot of just like saying the wrong things. Like, and some of you may have just like literally like cut this person out, like cut them off. Like, I'm done with you. I'm done with this. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're causing so much grief here for me. Like, get out. Like, get away. Get away. Yeah, it makes me feel like there was a big difference in the level of maturity here with regard to communication, action, words, thoughts, things of that nature. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back and we're going to ask Spirit for some more messages here. Let's see, Spirit, who is manifesting pile number 3 in their life? You know, it's like I'm imagining here, like someone's like saying like, no, I'm not here to be your mom. I'm not here. I'm not here to try to raise a kid. Like, act right. Like, who is manifesting pile number 3 in their life? The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you could have had a relationship with this person, like a long-term relationship. You may have lived with them. They may have a family. You could have had a family with them. You could have wanted a family with them, wanted to build a long-term relationship. And I'm kind of feeling there may have been some rejection here. A missed opportunity for some of you. 2 of Cups in reverse. This was an unstable relationship. The relationship was out of balance here. 6 of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely past here. Definitely past. Lots of memories. This person is wanting to reunite with you here. I don't know if you want to, but this person is trying to manifest you. Pile 3. 2 of Swords. This person could have been someone who kind of ran away, avoided you. Anxious, avoidant, denial of feelings. Ooh, Spirit, we have Cancer energy here. It's a lot of immaturity. And it might have even been both of you for some of you. It could have been both of you, you know, admittedly, both of you who were immature. And that could have been something that created a lot of, some of you I'm seeing stuck and bored at home. I don't know who that's for, but stuck and bored at home. Like, some of you may have felt like you weren't feeling emotionally fulfilled in this relationship. Some of you may have literally like picked up and moved out and removed yourself out of the situation. You weren't getting the attention that you deserve. This person was just very, I'm almost feeling like very closed off from you. Like you weren't getting that emotional connection that you really needed from this person. So like I said, I don't know, pile 3. You might be like, no, thank you. I'm going to send this one back, universe. I mean, some of you might welcome this person in with open arms trying to manifest you, but I don't know, pile 3. Let's see. We have the Stag in reverse, which is Justice in reverse. Yeah, it's like someone, I mean, there was some type of imbalance here, some type of injustice, meaning a person who did not treat you fairly, or the two of you did not treat each other fairly here. This person may have wronged you, or they may felt wronged by you. I'm getting Cancer energy here, Cancer and Libra. Pentacles, the Hanged Man. This person has had a change of perspective. Some of you, it's because you left. It's because you left. This person feels empty without you. They feel like they know they've done something wrong. This person's trying to win you back here. Four of Pentacles and the Star. It's like this person is like still holding on here. Some of you may have a child with this person. A child. Maybe a daughter. Some of you, this person is trying to use your child as like leverage, like trying to, or you, I mean, it could be like you guys share custody with this. I don't know. I'm just getting there's a baby here. This person's holding on like you have. There's attachment. This person doesn't want to lose you. They're still hopeful that you guys have a chance of happiness with each other. They're feeling anxious about when the timing. When are you coming back, pile 3? When are you coming? Look at this King of Pentacles. Like the wolf is like howling. When, pile 3? Like, when are you coming back? When are you going to come back into their life? There's a lot of doubts and uncertainty surrounding this. Like, if you guys will come back together, when you're coming. For some of you, I'm hearing, when are you coming? When are you coming back? And some of you might not be giving this person like an honest answer. Some of you don't even want to go back and you're not telling this person straight out. You're not telling them straight out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Someone is not saying the answer straight out here. Like they need to just be straight out and direct. You either, if you don't want to be with this person, you have to, and I don't know who this is for, but Spirit's saying there's someone here who this person is trying and trying and trying. And it's like, you need to be straight out with them. Okay. I don't know who that's for, but someone needs to be straight out with this person. If you do not want to be with them, cut them loose. Let them know that, so that they're not kind of stuck here, or that you too are kind of leaving yourself stuck in this situation. What else? Did I already pull these? No, I didn't. Okay, let's see. Who is manifesting pile number 3 in their life? Abundance. Maybe money is a situation here. Maybe there's money, I don't know. This makes me feel like if there's ties with money here, is there child support? Are we only staying for financial security or stability? Is it a person who you had finances tied up with, you shared finances with? Some of you are no contact with this person. Or you've been, I don't know, it makes me feel like this person, you guys are at a distance from each other. I feel like this person does miss you. They do miss you. This person feels really lonely without you. But I don't know. It kind of gives me this weird vibe here. I'm seeing dominance at the bottom. This kind of makes me feel for some of you there's like, I don't know if it's manipulation or if this person has a certain power over you or if you have a power over them. There's a power struggle here. What is this energy of play here, Spirit? The Hermit, the Hermit. It makes me kind of feel like this person is feeling very lonely. You may have isolated yourself from this person, or they may be isolated from you. But it's kind of like this person is thinking about the good times that you guys had with each other. The good times. Manifestation. It's like this person's manifesting you by themselves. They're thinking about you. Pile 3. The Empress. They think you're beautiful. You know, they love you. They love you. They're struggling. Okay, they're struggling. Some of you, it's like this person feels alone. They feel lonely. You could have walked away. They could have walked away from you. But it's like when you're gone, when you're not there, it's kind of like that's when this person sees you. That's when they recognize, oh, I screwed up, or oh, I should have done better. You know? So I don't know. Like I said, pile 3, you might want to send this one back. I don't know. If it's up to you, if you think you can work things out with this person, but it makes me feel like when you're there, when you're around this person, they don't pay attention to you. And it's not until you're actually gone and you're away, then it's like, oh, you know, I don't know. I don't know, pile tree. Okay. But yeah, it makes me feel like they're really kind of like wanting you to come back. They're trying to draw your energy back in, whether that is trying to like coax you back in. They're definitely feeling the distance here between you and them, missing you, thinking about you, trying to build a life with you. Some of you, this person's wanting to build a house with you. Okay, they want to build a house with you. They feel sad that you're gone. They feel lonely. They feel rejected. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.